About set now. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fastball for a strike. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to the left, Sweeney throws to first, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Parker Meadows leading things off and takes a strike. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Fastball is outside. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. This to center field. Lucas coming on. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. Take a look at the lineup.
Batting third,
and Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
2 out, space is empty. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Just missed.
Outside.
Hit in the air, left field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for
and now
Blue
the
Jays,
DH,
the
Will
designated
Wagner.
hitter, Will Wagner.
Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Skubal back to work, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's out to center field. Meadows has this one sized up. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6.
And next for
catcher,
Toronto, Alejandro
Kirk.
Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Andres Jimenez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the outside corner, got him looking. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
So up next, Matt Vierling. Just missed. Fastball is outside. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Popped up. Clement under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Third
Just kept it
baseman,
simple. Played
Jays
pepper with the middle of the
En
infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Jace Young. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Keith off of first with 2 away. Pulls that one foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air. Bichette. He's got it, and that is that. Tigers leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
On to the third
third
inning.
baseman,
Digging in, Ernie Clement. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
And now,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. And that's in there at the knees. One down, base is empty.
8-2. 0-2 is the count.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
Right
up and
fielder,
out of the
George
strike zone, but that's
Springer.
one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit,
Leading off
set for the
for the
bottom of the
Tigers,
third at the
catcher,
plate, Jake Rogers.
Rogers.
And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Good job to fight that one off.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next pitch off the plate. Now 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney getting ready to hit. To the right side. Jimenez throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So the lineup flips over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That one catches the corner.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton,
shortstop,
and
Bo
set to lead
Bichette.
off the 4th, Bo Bichette. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch misses.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses. 2-0.
Got to be real
2-0.
careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is even, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. And that just misses. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Upstairs.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swinging a foul out of play. Santander, the runner at second with one away. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Runner on the go. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next one is off the plate. And the count even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low, 2-2. Wagner tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. First and third, 1 down. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's down and away. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the
Now
first
batting,
out.
left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. And that is out of play. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Just a little
two
too
strikes.
quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the
Now batting,
fastball. And even though the location probably
Gary
wasn't what he wanted, the
Carpenter.
sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Carpenter batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
There you
0-1
go.
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off for
ballpark.
the Blue
We go to
Jays.
the top of the
Second
fifth.
baseman,
Here's Andres Jimenez. Skubal back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the
Up
zone right
next
there. They
for the Blue
look really
Jays,
good
third
coming in,
baseman,
but so
Ernie
hard to get
Clement.
on top of as a hitter.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey!
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's
Oh,
way
that's too
high.
high.
Yeah, the count 1-2. And downstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Vierling makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Lucas, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty
Now
quickly.
batting,
No
right
messing
fielder,
around right
George
there. This is why
Springer.
hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one a little bit high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jays Young.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. And that one popped in the air, left field. Santander makes the play, and it's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Nasty pitch right there. It's 0-1. In the air, right side. Vierling under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it.
Oh,
Power versus power right there.
That's a little
Oh,
high.
up there.
Ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. That's
2-2
inside.
count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now batting, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tarek Skubal is done, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching
New
for
pitcher
the
on here,
Tigers.
Tommy Canley.
Number
Pretty tight
43.
game, so they're looking for quality
Tommy
pitches out of him right
Canley.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 outs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter Will Wagner.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And the batter now, Will Wagner. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off
Now
for
here's the
Tigers,
Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Rogers.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Trey Sweeney.
So up next, Trey Sweeney. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Outside, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Swung on, popped up left side. Clement settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, center fielder Parker
Back
Meadows.
to the top of the Detroit order. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A solo homer ties it for the Tigers. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that's two-strike
Now
hitting right
batting,
there.
third
He did
baseman,
well
Ernie
just to put the
Clement.
ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go-ahead run on base. Ernie Clement digs in now. And he grounds one back up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
off for
bottom
the
of the
Tigers,
seventh. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ball inside.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one
Ball
off the
two.
mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air, out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Back up the middle and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive
Now
and
batting,
got something he
the
could
right
handle.
fielder,
Just a very
Matt
nice approach and swing
Feely.
right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Matt Vierling will hit next. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just
that's down.
missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the
That's ball
zone. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And here is Colt Keith. First pitch doesn't
That's
find the
inside.
zone. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Vest.
And we
Now
all know
pitching
about his
for
slider.
the
It's just
Tigers.
filthy, man. And one of the better
Number
ones in the
19.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's
Will
very high, and it
Vest.
just breaks a ton.
And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for
Nathan
Toronto,
Lucas.
center fielder Nathan Lucas.
This one in the air. Torres. And it's caught for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Next offering is outside. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Springer makes the turn at second. Now a relay to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Everything came together
for the
for
Blue
him.
Jays,
Just a really
shortstop
nice
Bo
approach to shoot
Bichette.
that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
A move
running
coming at
at
third
third
base. And on to run for the Blue
Number
Jays,
8,
Jonathan Clase.
Jonathan Clase.
One down, runner at third. Bichette now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play at the plate. Safe, and they take the lead.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
One down. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That missed by a
Ball 1,
lot.
no strike.
1-0. Vest, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's hard hit on the line. Green pulls it down, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well,
1-run game, and here is Jace Young. And there's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman up and throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Jake Rogers.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen. You roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. He's already homered here in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And a swing and a miss.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Not close with that one, and that is ball one.
That's ball two.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jason Foley.
Well, one-run game, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
What a stop. Jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that misses. Ball one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now, Andres Jimenez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Vierling puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ernie Clement digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up and in, now 2-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows settles underneath it, and that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Green, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Carpenter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. He swings and fouls one off. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder.
And now it's going to be Matt Vierling. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
And it's fouled away. Carpenter off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays